Hey guys, we just got out of Tomorrowland like 5 minutes ago, and I wanted to do a movie review. What I thought about the movie just after I got out. I gave it one thumb up because my other hand's on the camera and I can't do two thumbs up. Let's see. I would say it's like the typical Disney movie where it has all the great scripting, the acting, special effects. Everything was like perfect in that movie. I would liken it to like the first time you ever saw, if you're old enough, you saw like Jurassic Park, how everything was really cool and new to you. Or I was thinking, you remember the first time you saw Transformers? I know it's been a long time, but I remember the first time I saw Transformers, everything was new and cool, and like you hadn't seen something like that in a movie where you had giant robots that were moving like that, and there was all kind of interesting stuff because special effects are so advanced now. There's almost nothing that you haven't seen in a movie. But I think this movie sort of breaks that new barrier where I think some of the designing was really interesting. It seems like they took a lot of the Disney inspiration for Tomorrowland. Of course, the movie's name is Tomorrowland, and they put it in that movie. The styling, like if you look at Tomorrowland, where everything is white and clean, and Space Mountain has that kind of look to it. The script I thought and the plot was very good in the movie, without going into any spoilers or anything. I just thought was well thought out. I'm sure they spent a ton of money on getting very good writers. Every facet of the movie was well thought out. But if you don't have a good plot, I think in a movie, I don't think you could spend $1 billion on it, and if it doesn't have a good plot, I don't think it really matters. So I think the plot point is very good, and for you people that really like Disney World or Disney stuff like that, I think it's perfect because when you're watching it, you sort of feel that magic of Disney when you're watching it. And I was going to say, if you've never been to Disneyland, it's kind of hard to describe how you really get inspired when you go there and see things like that. George Clooney was really good in that movie, probably one of his best roles. The little girl, I can't think of her name right now. There's two girls in the movie, and both of them the actors were really good. I've never seen either of those actors in a movie. Maybe they have been in movies, I'm not sure. And Hugh Laurie is also in that movie. And that reminds me of something I wanted to tell you. When I was in school about a year ago, there was a friend I knew, and her dad was a fabricator, and he actually worked and built a machine for that movie. And I think this was 2013 actually, when they started filming. And she told me that her dad was on set and had built a machine that was involved in the beach scene. And if you go see it, you'll see a beach scene where there's sand being thrown on George Clooney while they're sort of fighting in the sand. And that was an actual, instead of being CGI, which I thought would have been so easy to do, it was just a quick 5-second scene of sand being thrown from a wheel in the sand. And that was actually supposed to be a real practical machine. So, I can't think of anything else to talk about, but I think it had a great ending to it. And, you leave there with a really good feeling, like it was a really good ending. Typical type of Disney thing where it gives you that good feeling when you leave. So I do give it a very high rating. If I could rate it out of 10, I would rate it 10 out of 10. So do go see that movie if you like that Disney or science fiction type thing. Awesome. So thanks for listening, guys, and make sure you subscribe and check out my main channel, Mr. John Swift 200, as well as this one is John Swift Live. Okay, we'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Hi guys, I just wanted to we got